Araghchi has claimed that Iran has evidence showing U.S. support for the Israeli attack. Listen in.
From Iran's point of view, Israel's aggression against Iran has would have never occurred without United States approval and United States green light. We have evidence which shows United States forces, support of the United States forces and United States military assets in the region for Israel, and how United States militarily supported Israel in its aggression. We are monitoring the situation. We have many evidence in this regard showing how U.S. forces helped Israeli regime. And more important than our evidence is statements by U.S. President, which in his tweets and in his interviews has voiced his all-out support for Israel, saying that without U.S. assets and without U.S. weapons, this could not have happened.
Jill Dwivedi, the Iranians saying that the Americans are supporting Israel and they have proof of that. This is no secret, sir. This is something that the Americans have professed time and again. In fact, back in the days, or even still, presidential elections, were aimed at the Bible Belt in the United States, in southern parts of the United States, and presidents would get brownie points in that belt for supporting Israel.
Absolutely, Vineet. There's no doubt on American support to Israel. In fact, Israel is the America's strongest ally in this region. So therefore, this support is natural, as I would say. And secondly, America and Israel, they are on the same page as far as Iran is concerned. They both want Iran to be weakened. They both want the current regime to go. So therefore, I think there's total convergence on Iran as far as America and Israel are concerned. The second point is, in today's warfare, when boots are not on the ground, enough can be done, in terms of intelligence, technical support, electronic warfare, even the guidance of weapons. All that is happening. And in fact, Iranians are fools if they feel that it is still a doubt. I think it is very much writing on the wall that America willy-nilly is deeply involved in this whole operation. And more than that, all the American weapons are actually Israel is using, whether they have F-35, F-16, and all other equipment is being used by Israel. So therefore, I don't think there's any iota of doubt as to American involvement in the current conflict. That is very evident. But two issues I would like to flag. First and foremost, I think this situation is at inflection point, because this is the time that America and Israel would like to squeeze Iran and bring it to the knees. And there are already indications, because Iranians are approaching to Oman and Qatar, so that some kind of negotiations start and ceasefire is instituted, which is not going to happen. And the second point is, Americans are going to re-establish their hold in the region, while Chinese and Russian had made a fair amount of headway here. But I think Americans are going to be back in the game, and therefore this region is going to see intense superpower rivalry. But what is the last point I like to make? Iran is actually feeling the heat. And it is going to now seek for ceasefire, which is not going to happen anytime soon until Israelis have achieved both the aims, that is, triple the potential of the nuclear potential of Iranians, and secondly, create conditions possibly for the regime change in the country.
Right, sir. Well, the government of Israel has extended the state of emergency in the nation until the end of this month, as the tensions between Iran and Israel